a lonely girl, a forgotten mansion, and a love that refused to die. Can you believe that some loves defy time itself? This story is not just a tale. It's a lost truth waiting to be uncovered. Subscribe now, because some stories are not just fiction. They are warnings, and if you dare to ignore them, perhaps the next cursed love story will be yours. London, 1892. A cold, misty night. 19-year-old Eleanor Blackwood steps out of a carriage, her gloved fingers tightening around a letter, the will of her late mother, passing down to her an ancient mansion known as Blackwood Manor. She gazes up at the towering structure before her. Its stone walls, veiled in ivy, stand as a solemn reminder of the past. The wind howls through the broken windows, whispering forgotten secrets. A strange sensation creeps over her skin, as if unseen eyes are watching. Inside, the mansion is vast and silent. She lights a candle, its flickering glow casting eerie shadows along the walls. As she walks through the empty corridors, she suddenly freezes. A touch, light as a feather, brushes against her arm. She spins around. No one is there. 2 a.m. A sound echoes through the halls. A piano, playing by itself. Eleanor's breath catches as she turns toward the grand hall. And then she sees it. A shadowed figure, forming in the dim candlelight. Tall, broad-shouldered, dressed in old Victorian clothing. His face, a mixture of sorrow and longing. William Blackwood, the original owner of this mansion, from over a century ago. He steps forward, his deep eyes locking onto hers. And then, in a voice like a ghostly whisper, he speaks. "You have returned, Eleanor." Eleanor's heart pounds. Who is he? How does he know her name? But deep inside, she feels an undeniable pull toward him, a connection she cannot explain. Flashback to the 1700s. William Blackwood was once in love with a woman named Isabella Blackwood, a woman who looked exactly like Eleanor. But Isabella was forced into an arranged marriage against her will. Unable to bear the separation, she ended her life in this very mansion, and with her last breath, she cursed Blackwood Manor. Whoever falls in love here is doomed to lose that love forever. Days pass, and Eleanor and William grow closer. She sees him in every mirror, feels his presence in every room. She knows she should run, but she can't, because she is falling in love. One night, Eleanor sits at the grand piano, her fingers gliding over the keys. William stands behind her. He places his hand on her waist, gently pulling her close. She gasps, feeling the warmth of his touch despite his ghostly form. His breath brushes against her neck. Her heart races. Slowly, he lifts her chin, tilting her face toward his. Their eyes meet, and in that moment, she lets out a soft, trembling sigh. Ah, an involuntary sound of pleasure escaping her lips, as his fingers traced gently along her waist. And then he kisses her, a kiss that transcends time itself. The mansion trembles. The curse awakens. Eleanor's eyes widen in horror. If she stays, she will be trapped forever. William knows this. He takes her hands, his touch colder now, fading. A tear rolls down his cheek. "You must let me go." Eleanor shakes her head, gripping him tighter. "No, I love you." But his body starts to vanish. She screams, "Please don't leave me." But it is too late. With one final sorrowful smile, William disappears, forever. Eleanor collapses onto the floor, her sobs echoing through the empty halls. Was this love, or was this fate? Does love always win, or does it always lose? Was this just a story, or a real forgotten tale? Let me know in the comments below. And if you want more stories like this, subscribe now, because the next cursed love story could be yours.